On weekdays around lunchtime, I head across the street from my office to the gym. It's a New York sports club, which means most of the women in the locker room are skinny, tweezed, and plucked all over. I feel like a lumberjack when I walk in there, all hairy, crew-cutted, and booted among the naked women with white towels wrapped around their heads. I haven't shaved my legs since I was 15. I try to hulk my way as invisibly as possible to a small alcove where I find some semblance of privacy to change in all my lumberjack beauty. One day, a woman calls out to me while my binder, a tight vest I wear every day to flatten my chest, is pulled halfway over my head. My armpit, the current victim of its compression. "Excuse me," she says, in a sharp Jersey accent that makes the second word sound more like a spring month than a pronoun. I've been caught. I've been preparing for this moment ever since I started coming to this gym months ago. Every time I enter the locker room, I hunch my shoulders like a trespasser, as though at any moment a security guard might find me and guide me out by the scruff of my neck. Now it's happened. Soon staff will arrive, and all I can hope is that by the time they do, I'll have some clothes on. I'll show them my ID with its F, and they'll realize the mistake, apologize even. Undoubtedly, this Jersey woman will, too, flustered as she explains that she normally wears glasses. It was the steam from the shower. Her best friend is gay. On and on. But then they'll take me into their little glass-walled office facing the stretching area, and they'll explain that it would be best if I changed in a private bathroom from now on. Just more comfortable for everyone that way, they'll say. I don't turn around yet. I stare at the wall of lockers in front of me, arms still tangled in the vice grip of my binder. In my highest pitched voice, I say, "Yes?" "I need your help. My key is stuck." Your what?" "My key. It's stuck in my lock. I need you to get it out, or else I'm going to have to get it cut." I pause. Take this in enough to say, "Give me a minute," with all the authority of a middle school kid sitting at her mom's desk at work. Then I wrangle my binder onto my chest, pull a t-shirt over my head, and join her on the bench. She's wearing only a towel, and she's prattling on about her lock, how I need to open it for her, how if I don't, she'll have to get them to cut it off, and she doesn't want to lose this lock. She loves this lock. Why, I think. It's one of those crappy tiny ones with a key, the kind that comes attached to luggage as a kind of vague nod towards security. Breaks on its first encounter with baggage handlers. But I fiddle with it for a while as my own vague nod towards helpfulness. Until finally I say, "I'm sorry, I can't get it out." She barely looks up when I walk away, and I leave her on the bench, hopelessly tugging at her inexplicably precious lock. I take my encounter with the ungracious broken lock woman as a sign that maybe I am more welcome in this locker room than I thought, or at least less shockingly out of place. Sometimes when I come back to the locker room after my workout, the same women are still standing in front of the floor-to-ceiling mirrors, naked, and perching one foot at a time on the bench to lotion every gleaming inch of leg. I don't go that far. But I do start to linger for a few moments in my underwear. A couple times I even go to the mirror in the middle of the locker room to tuck in my shirt and adjust my collar. I like the way I look in this mirror, dressed in my favorite jeans and black cap toes, face still slightly red from my run. A few weeks later, I'm in a bathroom stall when I hear a woman say that she thought there was a guy in here. "He must be gone now," she says, because she doesn't see him. I recognize this woman's voice. I've often seen her as I hustle around the locker room, avoiding eye contact, but noticing her nonetheless. I sit in the stall and wait. When I'm sure she's gone, I wash my hands and walk quickly out. Thank you.